Hey, you're rocking.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we're gonna be school street. Big pizzas.
I'm still really bad.
Take big buzzers today, same kind of concept. Fancy. It's all attached to one thing. So you're 1, you're 2, you're 3, you're 4, you're 5. So if you look here, then I'm going to see that you buzzed in based on that. That makes it 27.
That's funny.
Every set is smoking. That's right. Make sure you're 1. Make sure you're 2. Make sure you're 4. Over buzzing. That's a good problem. I'm just going to kind of, hopefully I keep that from there to there.
It's like they can say, Marion number 1, Frederick number 3. I don't know. If that's possible.
You got a new buzzer.
Oh, okay.
You gotta leave it on. Leave it on. Hey, stop clearing.
We gotta see if we can tell. Okay, so yeah.
Say I. Yep.
I have it. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Well, we have to.
Okay,
You
now.
can clear now. You can clear now.
I think
Right, so you're 1. Clear, clear. 6, 3, 7, 4, and 5. Clear. And 5. Hit right there.
Let's go.
It's got that noise when you kind of. So I'm gonna probably have to you say green 1 or red 1. Help me out. Okay. Just in case you need to write that down.
oh my God.
Do you want me to do Go for it. Give me more 6 grade teams. Like, yeah, I didn't know.
I think that's how you start off there. Without your hands on your head. Yeah. If we start losing, our buttons don't work, and we'll make it.
You know what? That's how you know.
So those You guys do it. You guys do it. It's from you go. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you what's not bad. They make sure we show school. We don't have to write upside down and backwards. I thought Mr. Alexander would call it that.
I can actually read upside down
There's only one thing that's
A lot of movie time. Hunter, there's nothing in here.
Hey guys, girls, make sure you're being a very good audience, and we actually have audience members for the first time in a while. So we'd like to welcome Ben and Marion. Marion, would you like to introduce yourself, introduce yourself, please?
To my left is Leah and Gwen, to my right is Parker and Lana, our sponsors.
Who are you?
I'm Joey. Our sub is Noah.
Perfect. Thank you. Ms. Kay.
My name is Katie Alexander. To my left is Hannah Humphreys and Thomas Levine. To my right is Isabel Nolan and Libby Bertu. Our subs are Emily Atkins and Nathan Sanders. And our sponsor is the 5'9" powerhouse, Prius driving, yet majestically short Mr. Hopkins.
We used to get a heckle from the crowd, but I guess that was pretty cool. So let's test our buzzer. All right. So we're trying to hear the difference in between. We're experimenting with a new system today, so bear with us. We got one person clear, one person telling me green or red or Marion or West Striker. And the number, please. There you go. Okay, the first toss up. Hands on your buzzers. Name the largest inland body of water in the world. Just before time. What number?
Lake Superior?
Lake Superior is incorrect, but good guess. Marion? 3, 2, yes, good guess.
Lake Michigan?
Lake Michigan is incorrect, but good guess. It's the Caspian Sea. You were close. Yes. Next toss up. Hands on your buzzers. Remember, tell me a number, okay? So I got the number. What is it called when the author ridicules the vices or follies of people in society, usually for the purpose of producing some kind of attitude or change in action? It's time. That is called satire. The next one we'll get. Hands on your buzzers. What is the term for the energy an object or particle has because of its motion?
Marion.
Kinetic energy is correct. Your bonus is geography, Marion. Name 4 of the U.S. state capitals named after U.S. presidents.
We have our answer.
This will tell us Frankfurt. I'll take the Marion.
Jackson, Mississippi, Jefferson City, Missouri, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Madison, Wisconsin.
Those are all correct. 44. Next toss up. Hands on your buzzers. What is the term used for water found under the surface of the earth?
Number 2.
Groundwater?
Groundwater is correct. Science is your bonus, West Frankfurt. It's bonus number 2. Name the diseases that are caused by the following. A genetic defect characterized by delaying clotting and uncontrollable hemorrhaging. B, the bite of the American tsetse fly? African tsetse fly. I'm more concerned about the other one. C, the bite of the Anopheles mosquito. And D, a small round worm in undercooked pork. You have 30 seconds. That's right. Sounded out the word. Well.
Can you repeat B?
B as in boy, you would.
Yeah.
The bite of the African tsetse fly.
Time.
All right, that's time, West Frankfurt. I need your answer.
For A, we have Alzheimer's. For B, we have Zika. For C, we have malaria. And for D, we have salmonella.
I can give you a malaria C for 5 points. Marion, you have A, B, and D.
For A, we have hemophilia, and for D, we have
Good guess on D. Hemophilia is right for 5 points for A. We're looking for trichinosis, and then African sleeping sickness, for B. 30-10. Mikey, you get 30-10?
Yes.
Good. Next toss up. Who was created by Geppetto, the word carver?
Marion 3. Pinocchio.
Your bonus is bonus number 3, Marion. It's grammar. Identify how many nouns are in the following sentences. For A, heroes create models for youngsters. B, heroes who inspire imitation are sometimes placed on pedestals, but their accomplishments merit recognition. C, heroes create models for students and they inspire imitation. And D, heroes who inspire imitation also create models for students. 30 seconds. Okay, put them down, West Frankfurt. Marion, I'll take it.
A 3, B 4, C 2, D 5.
A is correct. West Frankfurt, you have B, C, and D.
For B, we have 5. For C, we have 4, and for D we have 4.
Those are correct for the people. All right, next toss-up. Hypertension is your doctor's way of saying what?
Frankfurt 1.
Incorrect, you guys. Ready? What? That's fine. It's high blood pressure. Next toss-up. How many animals of each species did Moses bring?
What's Frankfurt 3?
2.
That's incorrect. On the ark. It was a trick question. Anybody catch it?
Yeah.
Moses didn't bring anybody on the ark. They don't do that very often. When they do. Sorry, I think 2 is a great answer. Next toss-up. In common time, how many counts does a quarter note get?
What's Frankfurt 2?
1.
1 is correct. Your bonus is science, West Frankfurt. It's bonus number 4. With which vitamin is each of the following deficiencies associated? A, anemia. B, clotting or blood clotting. C, night blindness. And D, scurvy.
I'm going.
Yeah, like letter. We have our answers.
Okay, this is down. Kaylee, I'll take your answer.
For A, we have A. For B, we have K. For C, we have B. And for D, we have C.
B and D are correct for 40 points. Marion, you have A and C.
For A we have iron and for C we have A.
A is correct for 5 points. Iron is a good guess for anemia, but the vitamin is B12. Next toss-up is a math toss-up. Okay. Can I give you guys that big one? Okay. What is 15% of 200? Time. Anybody get close? What's 10% of 200? More of a mental math.
I don't remember the
200, what's your decimal?
I don't know percent.
20, and then half of that,
So
No.
10 plus
half of 20 would be 10, and then you would add them together.
30?
Yes, 10 plus 20 is 30. There we go. All right, here we go again. Next, toss up. How many vice presidents have assumed the office due to the death of a president?
Marion 3.
Is it correct?
4. What's Frankfurt 2?
That is incorrect. I mean, you're kind of right. 4 by assassination, 4 by death of natural causes, so 8 total. Next toss-up. A ramp would be considered which kind of a simple machine?
What's Frankfurt 3?
Incline?
Can you be more specific?
Incline plane.
That is correct. Your bonus is bonus number 5. It's literature. Who wrote the following? A, Treasure Island. B, Huckleberry Finn. C, War of the Worlds. And D, Robinson Crusoe.
Could you repeat C?
C, War of the Worlds.
And then could you also repeat D?
Robinson Crusoe. All right. Pencils down. Let's rank it. I need your answers.
For A, we have Steinbeck. For B, we have Mark Twain. For C, we have Charles Dickens. And for D, we have J.K. Rowling.
Mark Twain is correct for 5 points. Marion, do you have A, C, and D?
For A, we have Cook, and for C, we have Wells, D, we have.
H.G. Wells is correct for C for 5 points. We're looking for Stevenson for A. I wrote Treasure Island. And Defoe wrote Robinson Crusoe. Mike, 50-50?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Next toss up. Name the male voice between bass and tenor.
Let's rank for 5.
Also,
Incorrect, good guess.
Marion 2. Also.
Alto is a good guess, but baritone is the one they're looking for. Next toss up. What is the fastest growing plant?
Marion 1. Fern.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Bamboo.
Bamboo is correct. 5 points. Science is your bonus, West Frankfurt. It's bonus number 6. Name any 4 of the 9 common body parts that only have 3 letters.
it has 3 letters. I think it's like specific. That is specific. It's so many.
It's crazy.
All is not a problem.
Yes.
All right, Kaylee, I'll take your answers.
For A, we have toe. For B, we have arm. For C, we have leg. And for D, we have ear.
Those are all correct for 20 points. We would have taken eye, gum, rib, jaw, and lip. You happen to have those other common body. 7,000. Next toss up. What amendment to the U.S. Constitution prohibited alcohol during
Let's rank for 2.
18th.
the 18th Amendment, during Prohibition? Math is your bonus, West Frankfurt. Solve the following problems. For A, 2 times 3 minus 4 plus 5 times 2. B, 10 times 5 minus 4 times 2 to the 3rd power. C, 2 to the 0 power plus 1 over 4 to the 0 power. And D, negative 3 times negative 4 times negative 1.
You have A?
Yeah, that's what I.
Right? Or B? Okay. Yeah.
Fine.
All right, Ms. Bailey. Nice job, sir. I'll take your answer.
That's good. For A, we have 14. For B, we have 18. For C, we have 0. And for D, we have negative 12.
B and D are correct for 10 points. Marion, do you have A and C?
For A, we have 12, and for C, we have 5.
A, 12 is correct for 5 points. But anything to the 0 power, I had to double check with the math teacher. I didn't know this. I thought I knew it, but it's always 1. The next correctly answered toss-up will get the last bonus of the first half. I'm sorry. How many bits are in a byte?
Marion, 3. What the
Good guess, but incorrect.
Question number 2.
4.
It's 8, but that's a tough one. Next topic. What is the name of the simplest one-celled organism?
Question number 2.
Sponge.
Incorrect. 2, 1, and it's bacteria. Next toss-up. In what year did Washington, D.C. become the official capital of the United States?
Question number 2.
1800.
1800 is correct. Your bonus is bonus number 8. It's a language bonus. Identify the following, each of which begins with a letter T. A, forbidden by custom. B, the claw of a predatory animal. C, a bicycle built with 2 or more seats. And D, touching a surface at one point only.
Can you show my picture? We have our answers.
Okay, I'll take them.
For A, we have tradition. For B, we have talon. For C, we have tandem. And for D, we have tack.
B and C are correct for 10 points. Marion, you have A and D. A, forbidden by custom, they call it taboo. And touching a surface at only one point is another math term called tangent. That is halftime. Izzy and Libby. Switch out Atkins and Nathan, come on in.
Even if you don't.
Sorry, sometimes it does twice. I don't know if these hear each other.
Yes.
All right, we got A and B. Good night. And you can get
I'm not sure. Hey.
Oh my God.
Now you're like, all right, so let's get started with the second half. Mary, would you like to introduce yourself, please? Kayla, would you like to introduce yourself?
Nathan and Emily.
Off. All right, let's do another buzzer test because we're still working with the new thing. Mary, you want to start?
That Nathan, that's you.
Someone else test it other than Nathan. Okay.
Nathan.
Thomas. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We got a brand new one. We got to use it. Next toss up. Hands on your buzzers. Marijuana is classified as what type of drug?
What's Frankfurt 3?
Weed.
Incorrect. Marion? Well, that's not, hallucinogen is what we're looking for. Next toss-up. Spell the word profession.
Franklin one.
PROFESSION.
That is correct. Your bonus is bonus number 9. It's about science. Name 3 types of earthquake waves. And for D, which wave does the most damage?
Time.
I'll take your answers.
For A, we have seismic. For B, we have initial. For C, we have aftershock. And for D, we have seismic.
I'll break it, but all incorrect. Marion?
For A, we have transverse, and for B, we have inverse, for C, we have
Also good guesses, but the 3 types of earthquake waves: primary, secondary, and surface waves. And the most dangerous are the surface waves. Next toss-up. What measure of volume is approximately equal to 3.78 liters? It's a gallon. Take a guess, don't be afraid to be wrong. Next toss-up. What is the adverb in the following sentence? The dog barks loudly.
Franklin five.
Loudly.
Loudly is correct. History is your bonus. Name the famous American who is credited for the following quotations. A, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. B, we have met the enemy and they are ours. C, Watson, come here, I need you. D, the business of America is business.
No, that's not one of them. I'm thinking. That's what I have.
Time.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sorry.
For A, we have FDR. For B, we have MacArthur. For C, we have Bell. And for D, we have Hoover.
Roosevelt and Bell are correct for A and C. Marion, you have B and D. We met the enemy and they are ours is Oliver Hazard Perry. And Calvin Coolidge, the business of America is business. Next toss-up. What is the prize money in a horse race or a boxing match called?
Time.
After time, so I can't take it, but tell me your guess.
I was gonna say something like purse or something.
First would have been correct. Next toss-up. Be quick on the button. What bay does the Golden Gate Bridge cross?
Franklin two. San Francisco Bay.
San Francisco Bay is correct. Your bonus is science, West Frankfurt. What zodiac sign is associated with the following animals? A, a ram. B, crab. C, twins. D, the archer.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. I think. Yeah, okay, those are right.
We have our answers.
Okay, I'll take them, okay?
For A, we have Capricorn. For B, we have Cancer. For C, we have Gemini. And for D, we have Sagittarius.
B, C, and D are correct for 15. Marion, you have A. Aries is correct. Next toss-up. It's a math toss-up. You have 10 seconds if you need it. How many hours are in 2.5 days?
Marion, 4.
36.
That is incorrect.
I can't buzz in.
Okay.
60 hours.
60 hours is correct.
Sorry. I don't.
Next bonus is bonus 12 plus Frankfurt. It's yours. It's about baseball. What is a play on which the fielders put out 2 opponents? For B, who was the first African American League player? For C, who was the first Major League player to pitch 4 no-hit games? And for D, what is the nickname for second base? Okay.
I don't know, what are you doing?
First answer, okay.
A is double play. B is Jackie Robinson. We have no answer for C, and for D is hot spot.
A is correct for 5 points. For B, C, and D, do you have guys guesses in there?
For B, we have Jackie Robinson, for C, we have Louis Gehrig, and for D, we have
Great guesses. Larry Doby was the first in the American League. Jackie Robinson played for the Dodgers in the National League. Sandy Koufax was the first guy that pitched 4 no-hitters. And the Keystone sack, please bring that to practice tonight. It's second base. Keystone sack. Next toss-up. What is the political party only known as the GOP?
Marion, 3.
Republicans, correct. Marion, your bonus is bonus number 13. It's literature. Please answer the following questions regarding E.B. White's classic Charlotte's Web. A, what was the name of the girl who saved the pig in this classic? B, what was the name she gave the pig? C, what was the last name of her uncle who originally owned the pig? And for D, what was the name of the rat? Somebody read.
What am I supposed to do? We have our answer.
Okay, put them down. I'll take them.
For A, C, and D, we have no answer, and for B, we have Wilbur.
Wilbur is correct for B. For 5 points. West Springfield, you have A, C, and D.
We have no answer for A and C, but for D is Templeton.
Simpson is correct for 5. Apparently we need to add this to the curriculum, but Fern was the name of the girl who saved the pig, and Zuckerman was the last name of her uncle who originally owned the pig. Next toss-up. Who invented the mechanical reaper?
Frankfurt, 2.
Thomas Edison.
Good guess, but incorrect. You want to guess? Good.
John Deere.
John Deere's a great guess, but we're looking for Cyrus McCormick, the McCormick harvester. Next toss-up. What race inhabits the Arctic regions of North America?
Frankfurt, 1.
Incorrect.
Marion, 5.
Good guess, but you're looking for the people, so not a physical race, the race of people, so Inuits or Eskimos. You overthought it. Next toss-up. Only one of the planets in our solar system is not named for a Greek or Roman god.
Marion, 3.
Earth is correct. The last part was native. Geography is your bonus, Marion. It's bonus number 14. A, name the deepest lake in the U.S. For B, name the largest gorge in the U.S. For C, name the oldest national park in the U.S. And for D, name the highest U.S. mountain.
It's just a guess.
Arnold, second.
For every of Lake Superior, E, the Grand Canyon, C, Yellowstone, and D, Mount Michigan.
B, C, and D are correct for 15 this time. What spring do you have at A?
A, Lake Michigan.
Like Michigan's a great guess, but we're looking for Crater Lake. Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus tonight. In J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, what is the name of Harry Potter's owl?
Marion, 3.
Hedwig is correct. And history is your bonus. Name the last 4 presidents of the United States.
I don't know.
Okay, pencils down, let's try for no talking. I'll take the Marion.
Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton.
Can you? Yeah, either way is right. I'll take all 4 of those.
Carlos is old.
Yes.
It doesn't have Trump on it.
And that is the match.
160 to 115.
A minus C.
Either way, it's fine.
Lights, paper, airplane.
Anybody you're gonna sit on?
Hi, Mom. Yeah.
It's not gonna go for that burger.
I think I got it in order.
I knew you were stand
Thank you, sir.
Much thanks for coming.
So pre-COVID here.
I said pre-COVID. Your name is very recognizable.
Can I get one? Actually, have the beginning of the video. Like I'm going to. Your hand. Okay. You have a hand phobia? I go. I'll say.
Yeah, I know, I was like,
See it in action.
Michael, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Got it. Here we go. We made it well.
It's tough. Mass and humidity.
Yes, in that room testing today.
Mass and humidity.
I almost mixed all the Gary's hands.
Yeah. I need a.
She already buzzed in.
Yeah, the lady was really good at answering.
Buzz in. The buzzer works.
Yes, I think that's our big change from previous sessions. But if we don't buzz in, then we will get a chance to answer. So at least give it a test. Buzz in first, take it again. That's all right. So, if they buzz in, then we don't have to be first. We'll buzz in, if they've already buzzed in, then we're not sure, look to everybody, and then, okay, I'll be brave. As opposed to, I mean, even though somebody really like knows it, and you buzz in. Especially, so, it's a trick.
Just catch that one.
We'll keep getting better at it. That's it, good. Bill. Good to go? Got paper, pencil? Good. Very good, very good. All right. Guys and audience, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself, your sponsors, and yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Isabel Morris. To my left is Aaron Mueller and Madison Studley. To my right is Braden Young and Lauren Bain. Our subs are Aubrey Ackerman, Aubrey Oates, and Brooke Burkhalter, and our sponsor is Miss Vickery.
Thank you very much. Mr. Mike.
I am Michael Lawrence. To my left, we have Lillian Cooksey and Sophia Bocelli. To my right, we have Madison Google and Finley Wilmore. Our substitutes today are Ava Clark and Ava Harkins. And our sponsor is the 5'9" powerhouse, majestically short. Ria's driving. Dad's bus driving. Here's Hopkins.
Thank you very much. I haven't wrecked that bus in weeks.
I heard one of your times is not the best.
Just that one. All right, so let's do a toss on the side, or a test on the side if you can. Yeah, if you clear stuff. Okay. So. All right, so wait for us to call on you. He's going to tell us Frankfurt 5, and based on kind of where you're setting us, you're not the first day. So here we go. First toss up. It's a math toss up. You got 10 seconds if you need it. What is the square of 30?
Marion 2.
That's incorrect. Yes.
9 for 3.
I'm sorry, what?
900.
900 is correct. That's that right. Science is your bonus plus Frankfurt. On the Celsius scale, at what temperature does ... A, water freeze. B, water boil. On the Fahrenheit scale, at what temperature does ... C, water freeze. D, water boil.
We have our answers.
Okay, pencil down.
For A, we have 0. For B, we have 100. For C, we have 32. And for D, we have 112.
A, B, and C are correct for 15 points. Mary, you have D?
For D, we have 100 degrees.
Good guess. 212 degrees is water boiling point. 212. The other part, we have to make sure we say degrees. It was the tournament time. Make sure you add the degrees on the question. Next toss up. How many pronouns are in the following sentence? He was the best friend I ever had.
What's that for 5?
2.
2 is correct. It is he and I. Your bonus number 2 is spelling. Put the following words in alphabetical order and then spell your answers. A, surveillance. B, stigma. C, surname. D, subjective.
Pass.
I'll take them. That is difficult to do. Put them in alphabetical order, especially if you already assigned an answer. We'll just spell them though. Surveillance was the last one on the list. Surveillance. Surname, Surname. Subjective, Subjective. And stigma, Stigma. So I guess we could have said we have Stigma for all of them. That would put one of them in the right order. You had to pass that way, we knew one. Tough one. Next toss up. Name one of the 2 presidents buried at Arlington National Cemetery.
Rank for 5.
FDR.
FDR is incorrect.
Marion 4.
John F. Kennedy.
JFK is correct. Mary, your bonus is bonus number 3. It's about geography. Which state claims each of the following islands or groups of islands? A, Santa Catalina Island. B, the Aleutian Island. C, Long Island. D, Galveston Island.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll take them.
A, we have Florida. For B, we have no answer. For C, we have New York and Virginia.
New York is correct for 5 points. So Frank, we have A, B, and D.
For A, we have Oklahoma. For B, we have Illinois. And for D, we have Florida.
I love all those guesses, but none of them are correct. Santa Catalina Island is off the coast of California. The Aleutian Islands are off the coast of Alaska. And Galveston is in Texas. Next toss up. What simple machine is referred to as a circular inclined plane?
Fine.
That's a screw. Next toss up. Name the 5th book of the Harry Potter series.
Rank for 1.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
That is correct. Your bonus is bonus number 4. It's about animals, Wes Frankfurt. What animal did Benjamin Franklin originally suggest be the symbol for America? B. Name this fierce-looking but rarely seen member of the weasel family that shares its name with a popular comic book figure, and name it. C. This animal is the symbol for the Detroit football team. And D. What animal has the longest lifespan of any other animal?
For A, we have turkey. For B, we have wolverine. For C, we have squirrel. And for D, we have sea turtle.
Can you be more specific for me?
Sea turtle? Wait. No, wait.
Okay, I'll take A and B for 10 points. Marion, you have C and D?
For D, we have golf and tortoise.
And for D?
I did that for answering this weekend.
Yeah, good. That gives you 5 points, John Tortoise. The Lions, the football team.
I'm trying to figure out how to say peace.
We would have taken giant tortoise. The big ones, the big ones. Next toss up. What sport do the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena,
Marion, 3.
Tennis.
tennis is correct, compete and play in professionally? Science is your bonus, Marion. Name the most common type of telescope. For B and C, name the 2 most common types of telescope in question A. And for D, give the name for a building that's set up to specifically watch things in the sky. Okay. You can't have any answers, no flavor, you can't get any answers. Sorry.
For A, B, C, and D, we have observatory.
Great, yes, I like the way you said that, and D is correct, observatory. We're looking for optical as the most common type of telescope, and refracting and reflecting are the 2 different types of telescopes, and the observatory is the place to do it. Next bonus, I'm sorry, toss up. Spell the word bureaucrat.
Can you repeat the word?
Okay, sorry.
Frankfurt, 3.
B-U-R-O-C-R-A-T.
That's incorrect. Marion, 3 seconds. And that's time. Bureaucrat, B-U-R-E-A-U-C-R-A-T. But good guess was correct. Always, never hurts to guess. Next toss up. What was illegal during Prohibition?
Marion, 4.
Alcohol is correct. Marion, your bonus is 6. They gave me a book to read. People of the 20th century. For A, I was born January 15th, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. I was an ordained minister and led the famous 1963 Civil Rights March on Washington, D.C. Who am I? For B, I was married to a president, but I was a leader in my own right. I served as co-director of the Office of Civilian Defense in 1941, helped secure passage of the UN's Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and while my husband was president, began the first press conferences involving only women journalists, and you name it. For C, I opened the Immaculate Heart Home for Dying Destitutes in Calcutta in 1952. I was the Nobel Peace Prize winner in 1979 and continued to serve my covenant in Calcutta until my death in 1997. For D, I was known as the world's most famous political prisoner. I was released from prison in 1990 after serving nearly 30 years for treason. I served as president from South Africa from 1994 to 1999, and I continued to strive for peace, freedom, and democracy still today.
Time?
We'll take your answers, Rick.
For
A good idea, but we never know.
For A, we have Martin Luther King Jr. For B, we have Eleanor Roosevelt. And for C and D, we have Congress.
Good guesses for C and D, but A and B are correct with 10 points. Micah, you got C and D?
we also have 20 for C and D.
Great guesses. Mother Teresa is who they wanted for to see. And Nelson Mandela was B. Next toss up. Spell the word exhibition.
Frankfurt 5.
EXIBITION.
That's incorrect. What? Thank you.
Marion 3.
EXHIBITION.
Yes, incorrect. H, but great try. That is correct, Marion. Your bonus is bonus number 8. No, sorry, 7. It's a math bonus. For A, what is 471 minus 284? For B, what is 198 plus 243 plus 312? C, what integer is represented by a radical with an index of 3 and a radicand of 216? And for D, what is the units digit in the integer represented by the cube of the quantity 7 cubed? B, what is 198 plus 243 plus 312?
Google. Do you have 4530 for school?
I have 45.
Okay.
Time?
Okay.
For A, we have 187, for B, we have 753, and then for C and D, we have none.
A and B are correct for 10 points. Let's bring you up C and D.
We have 14 for C and D.
Good guess, but a little bit too much. 6 was C, and 7 is D. So what's that idea? Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus of the first half. Where was the Great Potato Famine?
Frankfurt 5.
Idaho.
Incorrect, but great guess.
Marion 4.
Ohio.
Also incorrect, but Ireland is the best guess. Next toss-up. What war took place during Lyndon Johnson's presidency?
Frankfurt 5.
The Civil War.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Marion 2.
Also a good guess, but it's the Vietnam War. It's more of an 8th grade social studies question. Next toss-up. A gizzard on a bird is most similar to what human organ?
Marion 2.
Good guess, but not right.
Frankfurt 4.
Pancreas.
Great guess, it's the stomach. Next toss-up. Which variety of tree is the tallest?
Marion 2.
Redwood or giant sequoia is correct. Your last bonus of the first half is grammar, Marion. Identify the simple subject or simple subjects in each of the following sentences. My sister and I love the new movie is A. For B, the team and fans clapped and cheered during the game. For C, my grandpa went fishing and gave us trout for supper. For D, go to the classroom. A, my sister and I loved the new movie. Okay, put it down.
For A, we have movie, for B and C, we have no answer, and for D, we have classroom.
Those are all incorrect. What's right?
For A, we have sister and I. For B, we have team. For C, we have grandpa. And for D, we also have classroom.
A and C are correct for 10 points. So go to the classroom. Go is the verb, but if I'm telling somebody to do it, it's you. It's an understood verb there. So you go to the classroom. And team and fans is what I needed for B. I got 55, very good. And that is half.
I got it.
Calm down.
Ava, you're going for cookie and jelly. Michelle, after about 3 questions, I'm going to re-sub you in. Then after about 3 questions, I'm going to re-sub you in. Here's more questions.
Wait, where's the?
So don't go too far. Tootsie, can you or Michelle be my
Here, go.
scorer? Thank you.
There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, you better go look at your story and your.
So, you let them know which ones they're doing?
What level?
They won't let her in. Good. So we're wait for the buzzer, they're gonna say 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're 1, right? So you're 1, you're 2, 3, 4, you're 5. Okay. And take a chance. Take that difference to that. Keep working on both of them together. Atkins, did you get an answer? Okay. Fine.
Hi, Mom.
You see Walmart? It's been so long since you guys have been in my room. Now, March of last, okay, it's been a year.
More than a year.
Give me a break. You might be standing up for me now, but earlier he did.
All right. Let's get started with the second half. There, would you like to introduce yourself and your subject?
My name is Madison Stevely. This is Aubrey Oaks, Aubrey Archibald, Brandon Young, and Brooke Culture.
Awesome. Mike, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Michael Lawrence, and this is Ava Harkins and Ava Clark.
Thank you. All right, so wait for somebody to tell you, hey, you buzzed in first. And we'll kind of call you that way. The only difference is the regular match. And 55-55. So whoever wins the second half wins the night. Hands on your buzzers and your pencils because it's math time.
You're in the math category.
You have 10 seconds if you need it. Divide 19.44 by 6.
Thanks for
324.
That's incorrect.
Time.
No. It's 3.2.
That's what I
Now, the tricky part is after, and even if you spell something incorrectly, don't correct yourself, because I gotta go to the last thing. So don't scream out, oh, I'm at 3.24, because then they could have buzzed in 3.24, right? Yeah. So if you make a mistake, just kind of go with it. That's all right. Good math, though, in 10 seconds. Next toss up. In woodworking and other crafts, what does the acronym DIY stand for?
Thanks for 3. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Your bonus is bonus number 9, Wes Franker. It's about games. A, an Eskimo roll would be seen in which sport? For B, in chess, which piece must always stay on the same color square? For C, in polo, what's used to hit the ball? And for D, in racing, what color flag would a driver receive if he's been disqualified?
May you repeat A?
A, an Eskimo roll would be seen in which sport?
Time?
All right, I'll take them, Mr. Wright.
For D, we have red. For C, we have red. And for B, we have all of them. And for A, we also have red.
I like those colors. It's not the color we're looking for right now. Got me seeing red. Marion, you got answers for A through D?
For A, we have gymnastics, B, bishop, C, no answer, and
B, bishop is correct for 5 points. We're looking for kayaking, the Eskimo roll. I think you gotta go upside down. Malice was the striking thing in polo, and black is the disqualification flag in racing. That's a tough one. Always gets a tough one. 50-50. Next toss up. The Big Sandy River forms part of the border between West Virginia and which state?
Answer 5.
Virginia.
Good guess now. 6.
Time?
And Kentucky is the one that we're looking for. Next toss up. What kind of animal is a kookaburra?
Answer 5.
A bird.
Bird is correct. Your bonus is number 10. It's language. Give the meanings of the abbreviations in the fields of health and medicine. For A, OR, or O, capital O period, R period. For B, capital M period, capital D period. For C, capital W period, capital H period, capital O period. For D, capital D period, capital D period, capital S period.
Time?
Mike, I'll take your answers.
For A, we have operating room. For B, we have medicine. For C, we have also medicine. And for D, we have donor donating room.
Good guesses. A is correct for 5 points. Marion, you have B, C, and D?
For B, we have medical doctor, and C, we have
Medical doctor is good for 5. The WHO has been in the news a lot since like last March. It's the World Health Organization. And DDS is Doctor of Dental Surgery. Next toss up. Who wrote the novels The Shining, Pet Cemetery, and Christine?
Answer 4.
Stephen King.
Stephen King's correct.
That's our generation.
Yes.
Well, those are 2 now. Pet Cemetery. Yeah. Art is your bonus, West Frank. For A, who sculpted the famous statue of David, supposedly the perfect male body? For B, where is a fresco painted? For C, which artist is most closely associated with his work with Cubism? And for D, what Roman form of art involves placing small tiles together to create an elaborate pattern?
For A, we have Michelangelo, reason we have to receive cost of.
Michelangelo's correct for 5. A fresco is usually painted on a wall. Pablo, what did you guys say for C? Okay, Picasso is correct. C also, sorry. And a mosaic is the crumpled up things all together. 75. Next toss up. What is the capital of Utah?
Frankfurt 4.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City's correct. Your bonus is 12. Identify the sense associated with each of the following science terms. A, gustatory. B, auditory. C, olfactory. And D, ocular.
Time?
All right, I'll take your answers. Yes, that's right.
For A, we have touch. For B, we have hearing. For C, we have sight. And for D, we have sight.
B and C are correct for 10 points. I'm sorry, B and D are correct for 10 points. Do you have A and C, Marion? Gustatory is taste, and olfactory is smell. Next toss-up. What do we call the bones in your spine?
Frankfurt 5.
Vertebrae.
Vertebrae, right.
Good job,
Bonus number 13 is about food. For A, what is the only rock that man can eat? For B, what fruit is most commonly used in a salad? For C, what are dried plums called? And for D, Americans generally refer to this ballpark staple as a weenie.
Time?
I'll take your answers, Marion.
For A, we have salt. For B, we have tomato. For C, we have raisins. And for D, we have hot dog.
A, B, and D are correct for 15 points. Do you have C?
No.
And dried plums are called fruits. And I need a timeout, please. Hey, Finley, you're gonna switch out with Sophia.
You have
Good job,
90-75 for school.
Um,
90-75.
110, 75.
Oh, yeah. 75. I'm smart. It's gonna happen.
All right, hands on your buzzers. Next toss-up. Name the ship that brought the Pilgrims over from
Marion 4.
Mayflower, from England. Your bonus is literature. Answer the following questions concerning nursery rhymes. A, how old was the peas porridge in a pot? For B, how many fiddlers did old King Cole call for? For C, what did Nimble Jack jump over? And for D, what is the price of a hot cross bun? Harry's no fun, kids anymore.
Do you have our answer?
I'll take a pencils down, West Frankfurt.
For A and B, have no answer. C, Candlestick, D, 10 cents.
Candlestick is correct for 5 points. West Frankfurt, you have A, B, and D.
For A, we have 30 years. For C, we have 0. And for D, we also have 30 years.
I like their guesses. Not correct, but their guesses at least. Peas poured in the pot was 9 days old. After 30 years. I don't know what happened. Miss Fiddler's 3 was how many Old King Cole called for. And 1 penny, 2 pennies is the price of hot crossbuns. You can't buy anything for 1 penny, 2 pennies. That's how old that is. Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus of the match. For what team did Magic Johnson play?
Marion.
That is correct. Before his retirement, when I was going to spend. Third year bonus is 9. Name the metric unit for each of the following. A, 0.001 meter. B, 0.1 meter. C, 1,000 liters. D, 100 grams.
Do you have our answer?
Okay, this is done. I'll take it, Marion.
A, millimeter, B, centimeter, C, and D, no answer.
Millimeter is correct for 5 points. What's right here? You have B, C, and D.
We have centimeter for B, and we have centimeter for C and D.
They're guesses, but it's terms the same. 1,000 liters is a kiloliter, and a hectogram is a 100 grams. That is the next. For the next one. You get it? Look at that. Right down to the camera. Mary, thank you guys very much.
Come on now. There you go.
Hi, Mom. Good job, Marion.
I think we
We can unsave ourselves. Do that for a long time. That's all right.